This is where I'm at right now today. I'm really kind of upset because I took, you can see my back tires off wheel. I have a Pirelli and a Metzler tire. They're both in good shape, nothing wrong with any of them. But the rear tire, I wanted to say Pirelli because the front tire says Pirelli. So I go into a golf cart shop that it's a bike shop too, that handles these little tires, and I said, you know, I thought it was $10 or $15 just to change one tire out for another one. Nothing fancy, no fixing, nothing. I said, well, what will it cost to take this Pirelli tire and put it on my rim? Oh, $35. I said, are you kidding me? $35? The tire isn't even worth $30. And then the guy goes, well, those little tires are really hard to work with. That's why it costs so much. I'm going, really? Well, does your price include free Vaseline? So my question out there to my readers and followers and everything is, do you think $35 to change that tire, just swap one for the other, is too much money, or does that sound right? Maybe I'm getting old and things just cost more than I understand. But I couldn't believe it. I just took both the tire and the rims, and I said, well, I'm going to have to go check on that. Like, I'm never coming back. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. So if it's going to cost that much money, I'm going to leave the Metzler tire on the back, and I'll have two different emblems. Well, enough about that. But I took the wheel off. A good thing to do, let's see if I can get this, is to take a little bit of sandpaper right here, which sandpaper is right there. A little bit of water. I have to be really slow with this camera or it'll jerk too much. And you take off the glazing. All that shiny stuff is called glazing. That's where heat from the tire has caused it to glaze over like that. Now here's the tip of the day. If you're alone and you need to change your back or your front tire, and you don't have someone to come up and hold the front brake or the rear brake right here to take the tire off, I'm going to show you an easy way to do it. Alright? What you do is you come to your front or your rear brake, and you see this adjuster right here. You adjust this thing all the way in to where your wheel can't move. And then you can take the nut off right here. And just remember to put this back out. Pull it or turn it back out. You can do it on your front or your rear. It's a great way to hold the wheel in place while you take the screw or nut off. And then I have, this is the back of the engine right here. One good thing is to do is take your hand and go under here and see if there's any leaking or anything like that. There can be no leaking between the split and the case right here. And then when you go and take your parts off, take some take some good cleaner. I use Simple Green right here, and I like to clean the engine and the case and everything to where I know that there are no leaks. So if I take it apart again, or if I look at it again and there is a leak, then I know that something's wrong. Now, I learned all this stuff by just practicing. I'm kind of a lone wolf out here in moped land. I'd have no one else to ride with. There are no other bikes like this. And it's been my hobby for about 25 years now. So all my friends out there, especially young guys with no father or no older brother that can show you these things, go on Amazon and buy these books. And after you buy the books, start tearing stuff apart. And look at it. They're very simple. And it's just a real fun hobby to do that. Now on these videos, okay, they're uploading in something called 4K. For every video I upload, it takes 3 hours to upload it. They have to upload it. They have to check it. They have to double check it. They have to make sure that it's all suitable for advertisers. So I have to be real careful about what I say. Sometimes I used to like to cuss in my videos. Now it's like I'm just Mother Teresa when it comes to talking about my work. Next thing will be to clean this up and to take the TAIDA big intake, put it on here, along with, this is all I have left. This is Mega Copper. This is really good stuff. But this is 3-4 years old. Most of this up here is stuck, so I'm going to have to cut it open, and I will use it on the bottom here. I'll use it on the top up here, and then I'll use a little bit on the exhaust seal right here when I go to put the exhaust pipe back on. I really wanted to get the Pirelli tire changed out from the Metzger. I just wanted both tires to say the same emblem on it, and I couldn't believe it was that kind of money. It's like it's a moped tire, okay? We're not talking about a F1 racer. And so I'm thinking, if that little tire costs $35 just to switch the tires, what does one of these cost to do? I mean, I'm not paying $150 to change the tires on these. Another thing about this bike, it's from 2010. All the tires, everything, they look good, but they are 11 years old. Therefore, legally, they have denigrated to the point where you need to get new ones. And I know that this back tire is about $250. The front tire is about $200. I don't know what it costs to put them on or to balance them. But never buy an old bike that has really nice tires on it, because you're just asking for trouble. It doesn't matter if the tires look nice. The cords in the side of the tire will wear out, and if they wear out at 80 miles an hour while you're going on some summer drive, you're going to have a very bad case of road rash, or you're going to be crispy crittered. So stay safe out there. Oh, another thing, while I'm at it, is this is a Motion Pro holding tool right here that I bought for my rear brake and rear clutch, I'm sorry. As long as I've got everything off, I'm going to take that nut off right there, pull the clutch, tear the clutch down, and check for gas and oil that could have leaked from this or the end of the carburetor. And it's nice just to do that and then clean everything up with a toothbrush and a little bit of the simple green, to see if there's any future problems of leaking. That's the one thing about these little bikes, is that everything vibrates like you wouldn't believe. You can have everything tight as hell on it, and all of a sudden you'll come out and you'll see a couple spots on the ground like these. These are for my lawnmower. But this is just things that you can learn how to do by doing them. I imagine there is a lot of these little mopeds in the world. As I understand it, there are more mopeds in the world, the Honda 50 type, like this, than there are cars in the United States. And here, kids that are 17, 18, they buy Acura cars, they buy Honda Civic Type Rs, whatever little race cars they have. For high school, well, in the other countries where gas is $9 a gallon, they buy mopeds. And I guess scooter tuning is a real crime in some countries. It isn't over here. They couldn't care less. Because everybody that drives bikes, your first kid bike when you're 14 years old is going to be one of these. And then they just get bigger. Because you got to be macho, you got to be cool, you got to be powerful. And a lot of times it doesn't quite work out when you're going too fast and you don't know what you're doing. Okay. So that's my rant for the day. I will put this on and tighten it up. I have to use 2 hands. Then I'll put on the top part, and we'll see how the large carburetor fits right there. One thing I am concerned about are the 2 little screws, these, that are going to go in here, and hopefully they won't touch the belt. If they touch the belt will disintegrate. Okay. And this is Operation Add a Big SudCo. To the deal. Alright, thank you.